I love webcomics so much sometimes. It just shows how dorky we are as people. Anyway, back to my dirt making. See, this is why I want to automate everything so I don't need to do this all day. Alright, we got 42. We can start putting some of the grass, the dirt down. This will be our animal area. We will get before we start making our chickens. Speaking of, let it be stated now, because I'm guaranteed I'm gonna forget when I get to it. When I start the chicken mod area, make sure I make a sound muffler. Like, just future self sound muffler. Make one. Because I don't want to hear clucking for days. It's bad enough I'm going to be making, like, how many chickens? All those eggs. All the eggs above me. So many eggs. Shit on Krillin all we want. He banged 18 and didn't even really try. It just happened. Dude, not only that, but she just liked him for him. Like, Krillin is proof the nice guy does win. Because he wasn't nice for her, he was nice for his own kindness. He just genuinely cared. He is the literal example of, if you are a genuinely good person, good things will come to you. You have to die a bunch, but, you know, that's how it is. Also, Krillin knew he was, like, outclassed always, but he still showed up. That's better than most, like, people do. Dude was just a good heart. Aurelian. Like, I will be honest, when I only watched Dragon Ball, like, I haven't reached Z yet. I liked Krillin over Goku. He was more relatable, I wanted him to do well. Goku, just everything came too easy for him. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that it felt like there was no point for anything for Goku, because it was just Power Pole, Nimbus, Kamehameha Wave, like everything was just a cakewalk. I didn't like that. Krillin had to earn his abilities. Also, Krillin didn't steal every ability he had. Goku. What's fucking odd is Goku doesn't even touch my pool of characters. A lot of people don't actually like Goku. Like, everyone I know that loves DBZ, they like Goku, but he's not even remotely close to, like, the favorite character list. They like him because he's the main character, but it's like, there are other people they prefer. Like, I can't stand Goku. I don't like... Okay, I can't say I don't like Naruto. Naruto's actually a good shonen protagonist. So is Yusuke, so is... Ichigo. Goku was the only shonen protagonist I didn't love growing up. All the other shonen protagonists, yeah, they're better than everyone, but they had to grow. Goku doesn't grow. He's static. He's a very static protagonist. And in a writing world, that's really difficult to sell. Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, hell, even, I guess... I kind of want to see Gohan surpass in the story progress. That was supposed to be the intent. Like, if you actually go and, like, look up Toriyama's original intent, Gohan was meant to take the reins and keep going. But a lot of people didn't want that change. They grew up with Goku. It was Goku's story since Dragon Ball. Changing protagonists like that was terrifying to most people. It still is terrifying to most people. Star Wars! Letting go of your childhood hero is hard. It's why comics don't change up the mantle for long. Superman's always going to be Clark Kent. Batman's always going to be Bruce Wayne. There's going to be battle for the cowl, but Bruce always comes back. Big bad... Exactly. No, that's actually why most people do like Vegeta. He actually has a full character arc, including, but not limited to, the relapse, where he actually goes back because he thinks that what he got wasn't what he wanted. Vegeta is the most human of the series. Same with Piccolo. Piccolo went from the big bad in Dragon Ball to essentially being our favorite dad. Minus the whole, you know, blowing up the moon thing. We ignore that. We ignore the blowing up of the moon. It didn't cause any problems at all. Piccolo is dad. Piccolo is dad in the same way the Mandalorian is dad. He adopted Gohan. Like, I like how in the bridge, Cell made a comment about Gohan being just like his father, and Piccolo being like, I'm not even gonna touch on how I feel about that. And Goku's like, I don't get it. And Piccolo's like, you wouldn't. Goku is a sperm donor. Piccolo is the father. That's how it should be looked at. We don't even know if, like, Gohan's conception was consensual. I don't mean that in the creepy way. I mean, I don't think Goku understood what was going on. There's much evidence to suggest that Goku doesn't understand the concept of sex. We know he loves Chi-Chi, but we don't know if he loves her physically. That being said, Chi-Chi was done dirty by the fans. Like, Chi-Chi is not as shitty as a person everyone makes her out to be. She does not have the respect that she deserves. And I don't say that because, oh, she puts up with Goku. A change I hate from DBZ to Super is DBZ ends with Vegeta admitting in secret he respected Goku. In Super they double back. Yes. 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 And if you look at the artwork out there, you see future Gohan hugging Piccolo. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, Piccolo... Like, hell, they even make a joke. Not a joke, but they kind of point it out in Super. And this isn't, like, a big thing. It's one of those things we kind of, like... I think it was a fan nod. Gohan treats Piccolo like Pan's grandfather more than he treats Goku like her grandfather. And it shows because Piccolo actually knows things about Pan that a grandparent should know. Like her favorite song, what she likes to do for playtime. Piccolo took the time to learn about Pan because it was important to Gohan. And that was sentimental to me. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but that made me go like, aw. Even Piccolo lets down his, like, stoic guard for this little baby, which is nice. And that's why I didn't like GT. GT fucked Piccolo over. GT's decision for Piccolo is we're going to leave him out until it matters, then just have him blow himself up. I'm surprised Vegeta even close to for Kid 2. Well, because I wasn't surprised. Need more Namekians for Piccolo to absorb. Just send him to New Namek and just have him absorb everyone. He will become the Namek. No, like, they kind of talk about it a little bit, that Vegeta wanted to have a big family because he felt his responsibility to replace the Saiyan race. Super Namekian 4, yeah. He's gonna grow hair at that point. No, like, Vegeta actually loved Bulma. He actually wanted a family. Like, it's joked about and abridged. Vegeta didn't want to be his dad. He wanted to be a father. He wanted to be a good person. He just didn't know how. Like, they make a point of it in DBZ, like the Buu Saga, when he promises Trunks to go to the amusement park if he could land a punch. Even though Trunks failed, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take you anyway, because he didn't want Trunks to be sad. He wanted Trunks to have good memories of him, unlike him and his dad. That's good parenting. Also, you shouldn't punch your kids. Don't. Napa parenting tip hashtag #1. Don't punch your kid in the face. Just don't do it. It shouldn't need to be said, but here we are. No, you kick them. I mean, I didn't say that, but yeah. Fun fact: when I was a toddler, I apparently was the child who, when my mom was taking a nap on the floor one day, went to the kitchen, got a frying pan, came back, swung, hit her in the face. I was a deviant child. To this day, my mother never lets me forget that I apparently swung a frying pan in her face. I claim that Looney Tunes taught me to do it, but I don't know if that's true. Also, don't shake the baby. That's true. Don't grab them by the arms and go, "You're weak, you're small, and you're never gonna amount to anything." It'll give them a complex. Okay, my mom gave me coffee as a kid, and I turned out fine. It also likely has something to do with when Future Trunks came back, he didn't know. That's true too. Yeah, no, what Future Trunks did change Vegeta a lot. We saw that during the Cell Saga, Future Trunks had a huge impact on Vegeta. And it was nice to see. My baby boy! I kind of wish that was the actual line. Just to have, like, canon, every time someone hurts Vegeta's family, he just goes on a rage. My Bulma! My baby boy! Vegeta can't be taken seriously when he cares about his family too much. Oh. What are we at, 28? That should be like some... Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot to put down torches. My bad. And whoop-ah! Get out of here. It's my platform, not yours. That face when Bulma gets slapped gives Vegeta the power shriek. I would say it helped him, because it gave him the strength to actually like do something. When before that he was defeated. He had nothing left. It gave him enough to actually like mount an offense. When he was prior to that defeated because of the Cell Juniors. It let him tap into a reserve he didn't know he had. It wasn't enough of a reserve, but it was a reserve. It should be a good tip, because I had coffee when I was younger, and now I live with my sisters who didn't. No, it is a good tip, though. I'm half... No, hold on. I'm like 8 inches shorter than my older brother. We have different mothers, so it could be just genetic that he got the tall gene, I didn't. But there is that part of me that wonders, could I have been taller had my mother not given me coffee as a kid? I love how I make one stupid post on Tumblr and it's actually like gained traction. It's the biggest shit post I've ever wrote. It was one of those, it's just me being dumb at 3 in the morning and it's still making fucking notes. But no, it is a good tip. Don't give your kids coffee. Not because of the height thing, but just other reasons too. Like, a kid shouldn't have that kind of caffeine. Even with decaf, there is still some level of caffeine. And that's not good for kids. I was 19 before I drank coffee and I'm 6'3". Are you being serious or are you being like shitposty? I don't know how tall you are, so I don't know to believe you or not. This is one of those moments where I'm like, you could be serious or you could be joking. I can't tell. I am 6'3". Okay, see, that's why I was like, hold on, before I presume I'm being trolled. No, it is a very good case, and it has been proven that it does stunt your growth. Yeah, I'm a little taller than you, dude. I'm like 5'7", 5'8", depending on how if I'm standing up straight or not. My doctor hates it because she's like, you need to stand up straight or it's going to affect your back, and I'm over here like, but if I don't... And then she reminds me, she's like, you know... Fuck. Oh, okay, I'm like, what the fuck is that? You ever get a notification from like an account that you don't recognize it's because someone's not following you and you're just like, oh, okay. You have to sit there and be like, why? Sorry. When I get notifications from people that I don't follow or don't follow me normally, I get confused. But yeah, I didn't hit 5.5, 5.6 until I was a junior. So I was convinced I was going to be Ed Elric short for all my life, and I hated it. It doesn't help that growing up, I was compared to Ed Elric so much. It had nothing to do with my height, though. It was my emotional ability to control my temper and my hair. Because having long hair and a braid and being like an angry short person apparently means that you're automatically Ed Elric. Oh, and having a relationship with your dad that you'd punch him on Father's Day with a metal arm. Oddly specific, but true. I need more. Actually, for now I don't. I need more dirt. I need more dirt. You know, I'm actually happy we've had a conversation about anime today. It's always good. Speaking of, didn't talk about it last night because I didn't stream last night. Did anyone see the announcement for the Samurai Jack video game? Because I am hyped for that shit. We're streaming that when it comes out. Be hyped for we're going back to the past. Samurai Jack. It's made me want to go back and rewatch the series. That's a lot of leaves. Okay, let's start converting this all. It's dropping in July. Yeah. I saw that yesterday on the way to work, and I was just like, my day just got like 50 times better. And I'm so hyped for a game I didn't know I was going to be hyped for. So as of right now, that means we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Last of Us 2, Resident Evil 3, and Samurai Jack on the docket for when they come out. We will be streaming them. So that being said, get hyped, motherfuckers. We got 4 games slotted for, like, me losing my time to. I better see everyone here hyped when I do them. Ah, cool. Oh, I love... Samurai Jack was, like, the shit growing up. RE3's out in April. Yeah, March has RE3. No, not RE3. I read that and I repeated it. No, March is Final Fantasy VII. I think Last of Us is March, or did they move that one? I forget they moved that one. April is RE3. July is Samurai Jack, and again, Last of Us 2 is whenever it is. I forget what the date is. I am thinking about, again, you're being thinking about, somewhere in the midst of all that, I'm gonna try talking to some of my friends about doing a Minecraft server, modded Minecraft, like maybe 4 or 5 of us, I don't know. I haven't decided. I have to figure out what mod pack I'd want to do. Okay, May 29th. So, okay, we got March, we have April. So yeah, we have March for Final Fantasy VII, we have April for Resident Evil 3, we have May for Last of Us, and then we have July for Samurai Jack. Bam! We got months covered. Like, we have dedicated months for these games. Also, after we do Resident Evil 3, all I have to do is get the first one, then I'll say I've played the entire series. And I think they remade the first one, right? Or did they not remake the first one yet? I feel like they didn't, I just don't remember. I kind of hope they'll remake 4, but I'm also kind of hoping they don't. Because 4 was fine. It doesn't need to be remade. Shit. Give me some bones, Bone Daddy. Also a reminder, I'm going to keep saying it every time I stream until it happens. March 22nd is the D&D stream with Brit and those guys. We'll be doing it in the... I think the time was 3. No, not 3. I think it's noon Eastern time. I'll post in Discord like leading up to it. It's a 4-hour stream. It's gonna be a one-shot D&D with me, Mike, Danny, Brit's husband, and Brit's friend Jazz. It's for charity, so save up your monies and all that crap. We'll be raffling off, I guess you could say, for those who donate, a set of dice that Brit made. They look lovely. Wait, at noon? Is it at... Will you be? I don't know. I have to check. Brit told me the time, and I forget what time zone it was in. Also, you can donate before to Brit's thing and still be entered. It's not only going to be during the stream. And I am going to be streaming it, so it will wind up on YouTube for those who miss it. So, like, do not think that if you aren't there, you're going to miss it. Sunday, work from 7. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if it's noon my time or noon their time. I think it's noon Pacific time. I think. Actually, I'm going to check because it's actually bothering me now. Hold on. You actually had me concerned and like bothered, so I'm checking. Okay, no, it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was wrong. Sorry. It is 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So you'll just miss the first hour, which isn't much in a one-shot sometimes. Especially in a D&D game like this, it's going to be like, you know, you'll still get the last 3 hours. Sorry, my mistake. I own that. I legit just spaced you work 2 to 9 EST. Ooh. On a Sunday? That's unfortunate. Well, then you will catch the first hour. No, you won't catch any of it. Damn. Again, it will be on the YouTubes for those who miss it. Also, it will be on the VOD. You can rewatch it like the same night. Your closing prep, that blows. I would say try to get the day off. You have a whole month to prepare. I don't encourage that if you can't. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, you have a month, take the day off. I understand people need monies. It is March 22nd. You have a whole. It's not for the whole month. Yeah, you won't know till then. Yeah. Oh no. It's March 22nd. We planned it that way because we knew that Mike is going to Canada at the end of, I think, in April. So we wanted to do it before he went up to Canada to be with the lovely daddy that he's getting married to this summer. We want to do the one shot before the wedding because then we knew that we would have no time otherwise. But also, Britt knew that I needed time to prepare and just schedule things. It's a 5:05. I may not be able to make it. Yeah, like I said, you have a month to figure it out. 50-50. Yeah, I knew you meant. I said 5:05, but I knew you meant. After that D&D stream, I'm gonna consider trying to make D&D a frequent thing. I personally am thinking about making the idea we will be doing. I want to do campaigns that have a beginning and end date that we can limit it to X amount of time. I know personally I'm not a fan of D&D games that go on forever. I like them to have a clear ending in sight so we know how much further we have to go. Is one of them going to try apply for season? I don't want to quote, so I'm saying this knowing that Mike can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that the intent is they're going to get married, and then Mike's going to eventually try immigrating up to Canada. And I've seen Danny's dressed. It is fucking mint. Danny's gonna look gorgeous, and I'm excited for them. And I love that I know how she looks and he doesn't yet. I don't even get to go. I kind of wish I could, but I get why we like. It's you know, it's a thing. I couldn't go if I wanted to anyway, so it's like, you know, monies. Also, I just couldn't give up that much time. Canada is easy to get to, but to be honest, he can apply under family class immigration since... Exactly, no, I think that's the reason why. Also, she doesn't want to move down here. You have 2 weddings you need to attend. I would say, like, look forward to it. Weddings are fun. I hate the dressing up aspect, but I do like weddings. I hate the stress of them. Oh, they're both your best friends? Sweet. But I hate the stress that comes from weddings, but I like the result of them. Like the payoff. When I dated my ex, AJ, when her cousins got married, I admit I was miserable during it because I had a infected molar, and it just made my day miserable. But when her aunt got married, I had so much fun with her. Like, we were dancing, all that stuff. It was a good time. I liked it. I like weddings. Again, I hate the dressing up part, though. I really do. I just don't like dressing up. More casual weddings, I say. Or just not suit and ties. Ugh, I hate suits. Which is ironic, because I like cosplaying Hades. Well, I used to like cosplaying Hades. I haven't done it in forever. I just don't like dressing up. Well, I don't like... I hate dressing up, but damn do I look good in 3-piece. I don't think I do. I think because I don't have the frame I used to have. So dress clothing just doesn't look good on me. I'm not, I guess you'd say lanky enough anymore. Like, dress clothes really only work if you can work the angles. If you can't work angles, 3-piece suits are hard to work. At least I think so. That just goes to show, like, my opinion of clothing. I say bring back fantasy style... Actually, no, don't even that. I just don't... I don't know. I'm weird with clothes. I have an aesthetic that I can't afford. How's that? But then again, that's just, like, our entire generation. We grew up on Hot Topic and all that shit where clothing was, like, the same cost as a video game. We can't maintain that. I know I'm going to be person of honor. We renormalize bringing your buckler into a place. There you go. I'm all for bringing back those senatorial robes, the ones that go over this, like the like what Bail Organa wears in Revenge of the Sith. And also bringing back the idea of carrying swords, not combative ones, like ceremonial ones. That way, if someone impugns your honor, you can be like, "Whoopsh, a duel, I say, not to the death, but to the pain," because, you know, Princess Bride. No, that was Princess. Yeah, that was Princess Bride. It was Cara Earless. That's all I remember. Not to the death, but to the pain. Texas gained a few points in my book. I never thought I'd say those words. It's weird, as I got older, Texas doesn't look as evil as it used to for me. It's becoming less of a shitty place to go. It's becoming more millennial, and I like it. But it confuses me because it's Texas. And I'm a northern boy, and Texas is as south as it gets, and I don't like that. Why can't we take Texas and move it up here? Bring back tunics and swords? I don't know about tunics. I don't know. I'm the person who would go to a Ren fair and ruin it by wearing, like, sci-fi clothing and be like, "Oh, Captain, we seem to be time travelers." No longer apply, so they abolished 200-year law stating you can't duel in the streets. Well, in Boston, you can, I love blue laws for this reason. In Boston on Sundays, technically you're not allowed to cross the Boston Common without a loaded rifle to protect anyone going to church. It's just one of those dumb things that just no one ever got rid of. What else could I be doing? Oh yeah, stone barrels. That's what I want to do too. Stone barrels. Catch me walking through Austin with Zvidlhinder. I can't see that word without thinking about Archer. And that tells you how pop culture works. It works so well into the brain. Okay, 10 of those. Zvidlhinder. Now, once I can actually, like, I need to get, like, a better, belt, because the one I have is not good enough. I want to start wearing my lightsaber hilt around my belt just all the time, just because I actually use the argument, if every asshole and their fucking mother can walk around with a fucking loaded pistol into a Walmart, I should be allowed to walk in with a replica lightsaber and not be questioned. Like, mine doesn't hurt anyone. Yours scares people. And plus, kids would like to see a lightsaber more than a loaded gun, I think. At least, I hope they would. Like, it would not be the blade, it would just be the hilt. I would never bring the lightsaber or the blade out in public. That's just asking for problems I don't want to deal with. Oh, well, that's going on. What do I want to put my obsidian? That depends on the kid, really, because a lot of kids out there are being taught that guns are man's, right? You're seeing my point of why I want to do what I want to do, is to stop that. Unless you're going to a duel competition. That's different. Oh my god, if I went to the duel competition for a lightsaber, I'd be so happy. I didn't even have to go to participate. I would go to watch. Like, I watched the videos for those, and I cry inside, because, like, young me did not think that'd ever be a thing. They're so gorgeous to watch. I love them. I mean, yeah, I'm actually probably doing here, because that way I can keep track of it all. Did I get rid of my builder's wand? I think I did. Nope, it's right there. Sweet. Right? They're popping up more and more, though. Like, they are gaining traction, so it's only a matter of time. Especially with, like, countries like France trying to include them in the Olympics as a type of fencing, but specifically lightsaber dueling. The idea being, because it's similar to fencing in style, but it's more combative, like Renaissance sword fighting. You can't consider it one or the other. It should get its own criteria. I would love to watch Olympics saber duels. Summer Olympics may get cancelled. Oh, fuck me. Why are they gonna get cancelled? If you tell me it's because of the coronavirus, I swear to God, I will just be done for the day. I know it's not because of that, but I just presume that's what it's going to be. Because that's recently what everything has been about, so. Where are the Summer Olympics supposed to be this year? I forget. I don't pay attention to that stuff unless I have to. Not because I don't want to, it's just because I have bad memory. I would do everything to participate so I can... I would never want to do the Olympics. Even when I played sports and all that, I never wanted to be that good. I think I was afraid if I was that good, the pressure would be too much for me. Which is probably a really fair assessment, seeing as how we treat people that do that. It's a mindset, yeah. It's because It is because of the Corona Olympics are in Japan. Japan is saying they're willing to close their fucking borders to keep the virus. I mean, Japan does have that right. I won't say it's the right choice, but they do have that right at the end of the day. I forgot I just did this wrong. God damn it. It's been this long since I've done, like, vanilla obsidian generators. God damn it. Alright, yeah. Okay. I gotta Google how to do this because I just don't want to fuck it up. Obsidian gen stone barrel. Alright, how do I set this up again? Okay, unlike the barrel. Configuration of the barrel. Unlike the barrel, a stone barrel can hold lava without catching fire. Duh. Usage. Excuse me. Oh! I didn't know this, but apparently using the stone barrel, I can make end stone by putting glowstone into the lava. Huh. The more you know. Alright, so do I just... Requires 6 stone blocks, a slab pouring water over a lava-filled barrel creates obsidian, adding redstone creates netherrack. There we go. Do I need to, like... Do I need to put anything under it? I don't think I do. I don't know. It's confusing. Oh, no, that's... Okay. God damn it. This is the whole thing. God. Never mind. Nope, it's fine. I'm complaining. Don't worry about me. I have to move stuff, and it's just... it's a whole setup, and I just don't like it. I said I want to do this, and I'm realizing, like, the error of my ways by saying I want to do this. But I still do. It's just more of a, why do I have to do this? Alright, so put that there. Okay. It's within their right. It would just suck to cancel the Olympics, since the Olympics is supposed to be one time every few years. Well, it gets long. No, and you can still have the Olympics. They can just relocate it and then have Japan take it 1 year without having to bid for it. Like, I don't know if this is the case, but there should be a backup nation every year in case something happens. And if that's the case, just do that. I need to move that and make more of those. Where's my clay? Clay. I need some bone meal too. Can you tell I love this part of, like, Minecraft? Okay, I'm gonna make... Yeah, I can't make more than that. Okay, so cook those. Gotta break you. Nothing's in there, right? Nope. Okay, good. And I was about to vein mine, but if I did, this would have been a bad idea. Could you imagine if I just vein mine this because it's all wood slabs? My entire platform would have been gone. And I would have died. And that would have been embarrassing. So embarrassing. But hey, you guys all would have gotten a laugh. And that's all that matters. Yeah, you would have. Like, you would have saw the floor go away and just been like, up, and here it comes. My pure panic would have just set in, and I probably would have been like, okay, I needed like a minute. Okay, now that we can just do that, I'm gonna put the bed not near the edge of the fucking platform. I don't want to fall off getting out of bed in the morning. Okay, did that. Right, so... Oops, fuck. There you are. Okay. Again, this is a to-do, and I hate it, but yeah, no. Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're gonna put... Fuck it, I didn't want to do that one. Damn it. I'll just do these. Just so I can have like a frame. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Actually, no, it's fine. But that's okay. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know. It's those moments where you're thinking about how to do it, and then you realize what you're doing. Okay, nope, it's fine. I got this. Minecraft is probably one of the very few games where I will be like this internal monologuing without even realizing I'm doing it until I'm like, wait, I'm just staring into space. Talk, damn it. Okay. That should be good, because the water should not go over the slabs. Okay. I need that to just... Okay, good. Okay. It's fine. I got this. Okay, so then we'll put that... No. Again, because I gotta do this right. Middle, so... Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Just for now. Cook those really quick so I can make 3 buckets of lava. I hate SkyFactory sometimes. Just, you saw how close I was to that fucking edge of lava. Anyway, need to go get water. Need to go get some water. There's my buckets. Okay. Beep. Okay, thank God it does do that. Okay, thank you. Cool. It worked out kind of how I wanted. Okay, now we get 3 more. Like, see, I know what I'm doing. It just takes me like a minute. Okay, go up here. No. Get back. Okay, this is where I'm terrified. So I need to be... Thank you, good. Okay. We got this. Sort of. Okay, maybe I don't got this. Kinda do. It's just, you know. It's gonna be a work in progress as I go. Like, what I'm doing now is a very temporary solution. I am aware it's not ideal in the slightest. you're gonna do that, so I'm just gonna put these down and come back for you. We're almost done with the fucking dirt that we needed just to make a fucking animal area. How much do I need? This is... I'm watching very intently, waiting for something bad to occur. Yeah, that's what you gotta do with SkyFactory 2, 4, 6, so 6 times 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, that's 42, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 53 more dirt, okay. I can do this. It can happen. We get 6 at a time, that means 5 sets. Okay, 5 sets. We can do that. I've got this totally under control. It's fine. Because after we make that, I need to go off and start making an action. Because watch, after we do that, we're making this. We gotta make it smeltery still. So actually, I can start that actually. That I can actually do right now. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, how do we want to do this? Kinda. I'm like. This is that area where I have like 5 or 7 different projects at the same time in my head. And I know I shouldn't, but I do. Okay, I need 2 of these. Actually, I need 3 of those. 3. 1, 2. Okay, 18. Alright, so I'm going to use these, because I don't know what to do with these streamer points now. Yeah, I'm like... Some other streamers I follow, they've been trying to think of what to do with them. I haven't thought of anything. At least nothing that could be useful for, like, our community so far. So it's one of those, like, I don't know what to do yet. It'd be one thing if we had a more, like, busy community, but at the moment they're kind of just dead things in the stream. We'll figure it out. Eventually they will have a purpose. I don't know what they will be a purpose for, but we'll get there. Okay. Remember I said you were intently watching? Get to intently watch some more, because fuck me. 2, 3, 4. Oh, notice my voice cracked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or used to watch has an option for 20k points. It would give you a warm smile. Okay. Like, if I remember right, the points really don't do anything for the caster, though. They're just like, they're in Twitch currency that doesn't go anywhere, if I remember right. Like, I that's an idea. Not what I expected for an idea, but okay. That's just one of those, like, huh, okay, weird flex moments. See, I hate to admit it, but if, like, I was doing this on a server with, like, Mike and those guys, so much more would be done, because we'd have, like, 4 or 5 people doing shit. I don't know how much would be done, but we'd have more, though. They don't do anything, and no one gets anything out of it, except you physically aren't allowed to stop getting them. Yeah, so, like, see, that's what I mean. It's like, okay. Weird, I guess. Cool flex, bro. At that point, I'm just like, what the fuck do you want out of me? Twitch. I know what they're meant to be for, but, like, they didn't implement them in a way that was useful. Okay. Now that we're moving into, like, stone... I ran out. I'm like, why? What? I need to be careful because we're not using slabs now, so I have to, like, be very aware of light. And I keep leaving before making more torches. I have the materials to make them, and I don't. I'm letting myself down. I stopped watching this streamer after he admitted on stream that he had been dating an underage girl. That's a crimson flag. You get the fuck out of there. You did, but I'm just saying, like, to anyone who's in those situations, yeah, get the fuck out. That's a no-no. Like, ever. No. I'm sorry, but just no. No! No chance, Lance. Negatory. Niet. No description of that could ever make my mind go, you know, that's a good example. I will give you that, you know, exception. No.